Hey, what's up my fellow Woodrow Show? Pow! Woodrow here, welcome back to another video. Today guys, I'm giving you guys a review of Mafia 3 for Xbox One, PS4 and PC. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a lot late into this review. There was a lot of things happened. I got the game on my birthday, which actually came out on that day. And I kind of struggled playing it. Now, it isn't the hardest game out there, I'm gonna be honest. It is basically how much I played of it. Like, when I first played Mafia 3, I played it for like about 2-3 hours. And then I just stopped because I'm gonna be honest, I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it from the start. However, in this review, I'm gonna talk about, you know, how I actually started to enjoy this game, like, from time to time. And so yeah, that's all I'm gonna talk about in this review, is about how I hated it, and then how I enjoyed it, and my final verdict with this game. So guys, let's get this review started, shall we? So the backstory with Mafia 3 is I got this game on my birthday, as well as Gears of War 4 Ultimate Edition, and I played Gears of War 4 first before going through Mafia 3. Now, when I first played Mafia 3, I was honestly, what's what I'm looking for? I kind of struggled a lot. I struggled from start to finish for like the first 2 to 3 hours. Like, I didn't know what was with me, like, when I was playing that game. I didn't know I was playing something else, or I was just like, I just didn't know if I liked this game or not. When I first played it, my problems I had was, the graphics were like, was not really that great for what it is. And this is the guys from 2K and Hangar 13, like, when I first played it, I was like, oh my god, what is going on here? Why does it look so bad? But then when I get to the gameplay and some things here and there, like, there was a lot of things that really not made me happy. Like, the driving was so bad, I couldn't really do anything about it. The shooting was a little bit off here and there. And some things here and there, like glitches here and there, made me, like, pass on this game. And I didn't finish it until probably like a month and a half ago. And literally, when I finally had a chance to play this game through again, and playing it from, I think, for like throughout a 12 to 20 hour campaign, my thoughts changed on this game. And I don't really do this. Whenever, you know, you stick to your mind saying, oh, this game sucks. It's like Halo 5 Guardians. Like, I hated the game at first, and then I loved it afterwards. Same thing with this game here. It's like a hate-love relationship. It's just weird, but it's just what it is. However, finally, after finishing this game off and some other stuff came in, I started to enjoy this game. And I'm gonna be honest, I realized there was some stuff they added in because of the Season Pass. And I don't really do this, but I recommend, if you have not played this game yet, pick up the Season Pass, which came with the deluxe edition of the game, or you can get it on digital anyway. So that is a big recommendation to this game. That's the only thing I want to talk about. Now, one thing I want to talk about, and I'm not spoiling anything with the story, like, the entire game is, like, basically all about revenge. And what Mafia 3 does a brilliant job with. It's literally like, oh, you did something really bad just happened, and now you're on for revenge to do something about it. That's pretty cool. Gameplay-wise, it is a third-person open-world shooter. Now, when I played this game on launch day, you know, I didn't get the hang of it. But then when I finally had the chance to play it again, and played it, like, throughout the entire campaign, as I said beforehand, I actually enjoyed the gameplay. I feel like what 2K and Hangar 13 did, they updated the majority of the gameplay to make it more fluent and more better for the players. I think that's what they did. And that's pretty good and pretty, like, strong for what they did, and I like that. A bit on in the video, I talked about the Season Pass, and I said why I recommend you guys getting it for Mafia 3. It is because of the gameplay as well. They added some new stuff into the game which you need the Season Pass for. Slow down aiming, slow down driving, and a lot more cooler stuff into this game. Which I honestly do recommend, but if you guys don't want the Season Pass, it's totally up to you. It's going to make it a little bit less funner, but I do recommend it anyway. Now, back to the gameplay, what I'm going to say about it, like, throughout the entire game, you're going to make choices on what you want to do. You can do, like, go for this person to run this place, or this person to run this place. It is basically your choices, like, depends on the entire game and in the final game as well. It is really cool nonetheless. Finally, I want to talk about it is the cinematics. Majority of it is really good, despite a couple of facial animations here and there with some players. And it is a bit of a mixed thing with the cinematics. I loved it, then I hate it. It's the same thing with the entire game. Loved it, then hate it. However, guys, that is it for the good stuff about this game and some little minor things here and there. I've got some bad things to talk about, so let's get into them. Now I want to talk about the bad things about Mafia 3, and I'm going to be honest, this game isn't perfect, and I'm not going to lie, it isn't perfect, but what can you do? First thing, the graphics. Now, when I first played the game, the graphics weren't that great, and I left it for a while, and I thought to myself, the next updates are going to be a lot more better. Turn it back on for the first time in a while, and it still doesn't look great. I know this game is set in 1968, but I wish they updated it a little bit more, and it would have been a lot more better. But at the end of the day, they can't do anything about it. Number 2 of this bad stuff is stupid AI. I'm not even going to joke to you guys. Throughout the entire campaign, all I've seen when I was driving normally or driving fast is these stupid AI people literally get in the way of you for no reason. For example, let me demonstrate. Me just driving normally on a straight road. This lady next to you, like coming next to you, then she was like, oh, screw you, wow, dive to the right. I killed her without any consent. Police called on me for what? Stupid AI. And it's just frustrating that some stupid things like that can get in the way of the game. It's just not that great, and I hated that. Next, Season Pass, I said beforehand, if you want the full experience, the Season Pass is there, but it's optional. Without the Season Pass, it doesn't make the game a lot more fun, but with it, it's good. Next is repeat objectives. Now, what am I saying about this is, throughout the main campaign, like, you have to do these repetitive, like, objectives. Kill someone, interrogate someone, collect money, or destroy something. They're like the top 4 things you have to do to unlock the main mission. And it's like that every single time throughout this entire game. But at the end of the day, like, once you get through that, it takes about an hour to do. And then after that, you basically get through the game, through the main mission, and then you have to do the same thing all over again. Which, many people can do that, many people can manage that. Me, I think myself, why is that even possible? I wish they did something like GTA where they had like a side mission, like from like a side mission, like a catalog, and like a main mission catalog, and then this will make it a lot more easier. But at the end of the day, they wanted to do that. That's fine. And finally, the most important thing about this game is there are glitches, and there are glitches galore. Literally, there were times where I was literally driving, and literally my car was just doing some weird stuff. It was insane. Or maybe I was running and this guy who's shooting next to me goes through the thing. It's just, it's just stupid. Can't even explain anything else. So guys, that is the bad things about Mafia 3. Now let's get into the verdict of this game. So for my final verdict for Mafia 3, it's going to be a very hard one to talk about because when I played it when it came out, I hated it at the start, and then about a few months ago, I finally had a chance to play it, and I liked it for what it is. Like, I think for the first couple of hours, like 3 to 4 hours, it didn't get anywhere in to where I want it to be. But then once after the 4 hours are over, I think it gets a lot more interesting, a lot more funner. That's something that I'm kind of thinking to myself about. I've been thinking about this for like the last couple of weeks. I'm thinking about, do I recommend this, do I not recommend this? Like, I love the story, I love the cinematics, I love the gameplay, despite if you have the season pass. The bad things is still like kicking in, like things like the graphics, the glitches, things with the AI, and honestly the objectives, which is just so repeatedness. And I've forgotten one more thing, that you have to drive to one area to another, and it takes like 5 to 10 minutes. That is something I've forgotten, I actually forgot to talk about as well. But at the end of the day, like, if you enjoyed this game, you're definitely going to play it again or just talk about it again. And me, I enjoyed it from start to finish after playing it again. So, out of a whole, I'm actually going to give Mafia 3, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. There's a reason why I can't put any more higher than that because of the bad stuff about it. But the good things, the reason why it keeps it strong is because of the story. The story keeps it going for what it is. And if you guys want to play it, then go for it. if you get it for a good deal with the season pass, go for it. I think it is a good game for what it is. So yeah guys, that is my review done for Mafia 3. I've been waiting for this for a long ass time, and I've finally done it. So yeah, please smack the like button for this. Thank you so much guys for watching this. Please like, comment and subscribe for more content. All my social media links are in the description down below. Any comments, any feedbacks, guys, what to do. Thank you so much guys for watching this, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. So there peeps, bye bye.